everyone, Dina Computer Peeps here. I wanted to go through the new How'd You Hear About Us feature in Peeps version 2.20. So you'll notice a new button here over to the right at point of sale for How'd You Hear About Us. Of course, just like the payment buttons and complete sale, it's disabled before we started our sale. And how this works is you're able to select point of sale, or even the customer is going to be able to select a point of sale, and I'll show you that, how they heard about your store. And you can create your own heardabouts. That way you can track various ways. So whether it's word of mouth, email newsletter, some local guide, etc. You can put those into Peeps and then choose as a point of sale. How you choose those and whether or not Peeps prompts you are some of the choices that are available to you. So first we'll just go ahead and show the feature as it's normally used. So we'll start our sale here. We'll just slap the space bar, type in our item here, and there's our point of sale image splash feature that lets us see our item that we scanned in. And our item is on Shopify, so Peeps is going to pull that item off our Shopify website for us. And there's our item. Now our button for How'd You Hear About Us is available now, just like our payment buttons are. And we can click on this and choose how they heard about us. So there'll be a few How'd You Hear About Us options built into Peeps by default. You can rename those, disable them, add your own, etc. So we'll just choose here Peeps Texter. And then here's one of the first handy features is if you go back there, and now you can see the one highlighted in green is the one that we've selected. So if you forgot which one you selected, or you needed to change it, or you just wanted to verify, you'll see that. You can change it to Peeps Emailer, back again to Peeps Emailer, Peeps Texter. So by default, that's how it's set out of the box in 2.20. The button is visible. You can choose to click on it if you want to. Sort of a passive approach, if you will. We'll go ahead and finish our sale. Cash. And our sale is completed. So we'll go take a look at our sale itself. And one of the next handy features is you'll see on the sale toward the bottom here, heard about via. If there is or was a heard about selected in the sale, Peeps will reflect that in the actual heard about button. So it'll say, in this case, heard about via, and in parentheses it shows Peeps Texter. We can click on that. We can change it if we needed to. We can clear it, save it. It'll confirm that we want to actually clear it. And then you notice here, if there was no heard about selected, it just says heard about via. Then we can go back, reselect it, etc. Alright, so let's go take a look at where we enable heard abouts and choose some of the different options and create our own heard abouts. Okay, so I've toggled over here to our settings tab and clicked on the point of sale button, and I'm going to scroll over to our heard about tab, and you'll see our heard abouts here, and we'll double click on one of them. You can see you can change the button color, so that way you have a nice kind of visual cue of which one is what, helps distinguish it a little easier point of sale. We can deactivate those at our own, of course. And then again, here are our settings. So by default, it's just going to show the button and let you choose whether or not you want to click that button or have a voice click it. The next is we can enable it to prompt. So with that enabled, when we sell an item at point of sale, pulls it from our Shopify website. Our button is still there. We did not click it. We forgot to click it. We're going to go ahead and do our cash payment. We're now prompted to choose a heard about. We can bypass it if we want, close the window, or we can choose one of our heard abouts and our sale is completed. We can then also choose to hide the button altogether. So then employees don't see the button, they can't click it, they're just prompted. So kind of a more works within your flow. They don't see the button, they don't have to think about it, and it just automatically pops up. So if we save that and toggle back over, we see the button's gone. And last but not least, we have our all new Mini Peep Touch and our kiosk feature available in version 2.20. And that allows point of sale to have its own full color Mini Peep Touch facing the customer in either a countertop mounted kiosk or a freestanding floor-mounted kiosk. And this lets us choose one of our mini Peep touches, and that interacts with Peeps in real time. So now at point of sale, when we bring up the sale, instead of the employee choosing it, they still can, you still have the same choices here, but it then will also prompt the customer to choose those same hurtabouts on their screen, on the mini Peep touch. So that will be available in a beta release in version 2.20. The Consignor console available immediately in version 2.20, the search inventory available immediately in 2.20, but the hurtabout will be coming in beta. So stores that are already on 2.20 will start testing that if they're interested. Okay, and lastly, for reports for your hurtabouts, so you can see which ones did something, which ones worked, which ones didn't. We're going to head to all reports, and we're going to click on stats, and we will see our new hurtabout stats report. I'll just run these for this year, and we'll go ahead and take a look at our stats for this year, and we can see our hurtabouts. So again, the goal here is you're able to create your own ways that people would have heard about your store, plug those into Peeps, and then have Peeps work with you as far as how you want it to ask or not ask, and let you choose those hurtabouts during the cash wrap transaction at point of sale. So again, that's the all new How'd You Hear About Us feature, and that's available in Peeps version 2.20.